Hello and welcome, my fart sprinkles. How you doing on this wonderful day here? It's your friend Chris, and we are going to show you guys the most monstrous tower in the game, the most beastly tower in the game, in my opinion. Now, I think a lot of people, when they think about the best tower, they really want to know, what's going to be the best on round 100? What does the most bad balloon popping power? Or what does the most popping power on round 98 or round 99? But that's not actually what this guy is good for, what this tower is good for. And if you haven't realized it by now, we're talking about the sun avatar here, guys. This guy is good in all situations, in all circumstances, on all different game modes, on virtually all different maps, and he's not that hard to afford. And that's why this guy is so good, and why he's my personal favorite tower in the game. Now, personal favorite upgrade in the game, alright? Sure, I might use him as much as I use a lot of these other guys, but that's because, honestly, I struggle to want to just build one tower. I like doing a multitude of different towers, or doing weirder things. But this guy's just so good, I almost don't want to use him in a lot of situations. So what we're talking about here, by the way, if you have not figured it out, is a sun avatar, but not just a regular sun avatar with extra range. Instead, we're going to get a sun avatar with knockback and ultra vision. So what the knockback does is it knocks back balloons like crazy. These ceramic balloons, even as a plasma right now, is owning ceramics, and not just like a little bit, dude. He's just straight up demolishing them. I would say decimate, but I think everybody uses the word decimate wrong. In fact, the correct way to use decimate is to say that 1 out of 10 got destroyed, and I don't want to decimate the balloons. I totally want to annihilate the balloons, guys. But the Sun Avatar has basically no weaknesses. He can pop every type of balloon. Unbelievably easy. He's good against big grouped ceramic rushes, so around 63, 76, 78. No problem there. He can even pop big chunks of blow-up class balloons. There's just no issues with him whatsoever. And if you just get a couple buffs on him, he gets unbelievably powerful here, guys. So I'm not going to go through and give him every single buff in the game or anything like that, but I do want to just show you guys how far we can get with just a regular old Sun Avatar and show you how not difficult it is to get this guy. So what you're noticing right now is a Plasma Monkey. It's not a bad tower either. He is not by himself, but just with a tiny little bit of help here, demolishing literally everything so far. Round 49 is going to be a good test for us. This is one of the biggest early balloon rushes in the game until round 63, basically, or maybe 54, depending on how you look at it. We're going to see this Plasma Monkey. It's not like he's exactly struggling here, guys. I mean, he's gonna pop. Oh, look at that. We lost a couple lives there with $20,000 saved up. And without using Quinty's ability over there. So it looks like without spending it and look at this mob popping power, man. Holy crap. He slows down mobs with the knockout ability. Oh my god. Just absolutely beastly here. $23,000, $760. Here he is, Sun Avatar. Alright, so we got the Sun Avatar with just one measly second-tier farm. One measly 0-0 heli pilot, and one measly Quincy. One of what some people might say is the worst heroes in the game because he doesn't buff anything, right? So, if you want to be even better with this, if you want to make the Sun Avatar just a little bit better, what you want to do is you want to pop Oben in this guy's range. And Oben is going to be buffing your magic towers, but most specifically buffing your super monkeys right here. So this is a fairly underutilized, underpowered, basically, super monkey, and you guys are going to see just absolutely how powerful he gets, alright? So now what we're going to do is we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to get a stronger stem on this guy. You do want to get the acid pool and fast thrown on him, though. Not really for the acid pool, but for the faster throwing. That's going to allow us to throw our potions on this guy faster. Because the way this guy is actually going to get buffed is not as much as you might think. The more he shoots, the less he is buffed, or rather, the buff wears off faster. So, obviously, because we pop the balloon so freaking fast, it just doesn't really matter. But what you guys are noticing right now is that, as you can plainly see, I kind of struggled a little bit to get my Sun Avatar. Normally, around 50 to 60 is just a money-making opportunity for most of us. We can spend a couple grand extra on just some Moab popping power and just already defend with what we already had here, right? So, even though I lost 2 lives, oh man. Once you get this guy, you're good for life. You just are. You can beat all the way until round 80. You could do this on any game mode. Easy, medium, hard, alternate balloon rounds. He's got camo detection, dude. Yes, no joke. Double health Moabs. He's going to struggle a little bit more on double health Moabs. He's not going to beat it all by himself here. But, of course, with any sort of buffs whatsoever, no problem, man. And, of course, you're going to have so much extra money. It doesn't even really matter over here, guys. This is a BFB we're talking about here. And, literally, as soon as this guy gets in range, it's obliterated. It's straight up obliterated. And that's why I love the Sun Avatar so freaking much, man. He's underestimated. And I think I wanted to show you guys how good he is. So another thing that we can do here is, if you want, man, pop a village in here. You know, a quick 15% bonus on that thing. That's not that expensive. We're already making your Sun Avatar that much stronger. And the only other buff that I really recommend at this point, and obviously you could go all the way up to Perma Brew or something like that, like spending crap tons of money. Could use Open as well for a little bit more buff over here. But honestly, the one that I just recommend is just say, hey, screw it, dude, and just go for a quick overclock. It doesn't even need to be in range or anything. You know, I'm just putting him off in the corner here, mostly because I think it's more fun, just like not have anybody even do anything extra here. Like, obviously, you're gonna buy your hero, right? But let's pretend like we don't even have a freaking hero. Let's pretend like we don't even have a heli pilot over here. Let's just pretend like we have just a regular old Sun Avatar. And we don't even need to overclock him. But let's just keep this for when we go past round 80. Which is where I really want to show where this guy actually is better than I think people think. Round 80 to 90, the Sun Avatar is still going to be absolutely beastly. He starts to lose his edge against anything beyond that, though. Round 93, round 95, there's too many TDTs for him to actually pop here. Round 98, obviously, tough for any single tower to do a good job over here. But, of course, you want to mention that as well. But even spamming crap tons of Sun Avatars doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win the game in the late game. And that's why the Sun Avatar might be sort of underlooked in a lot of situations. If you're playing on Chimps mode, you probably don't want to go for a crappy late game Sun Avatar. Not that he's a bad tower, not that he's actually crappy, but you might think of him as sort of a crappy tower compared to other towers that you're kind of used to, the Archmage, or maybe the you know, Patchy Prime. That's a fantastic tower. Preemptive Strike. You know, these are all towers that we really think about as just being absolutely amazing. Even freaking, like, I don't know, Flying Fortress or something goofy, right? These are all towers that we sort of go to if we really want to beat a good late-game Chimps mode. Flying Fortress. I'm kind of exaggerating there, man. 125. I don't think anybody's ever gotten Flying Fortress in Chimps mode before. I would be excited to see if that's possible, to be completely honest, because you have to save up a whopping $120,000 to get that guy going. I don't remember the exact math, but that might be like saving up $120,000 by the time you get to around like 97 or something like that, 98. So I think you get right around 200,000 total on Chimps mode, if I remember the calculations properly. So saving up $120,000 is not exactly easy to do in any way, shape, or form, guys. But if you could do it, man, I would love to see it. In fact, I don't know, maybe I'll even try. Like, what's another expensive tower that's sort of difficult to get? Oh, maybe like a Wizard Phoenix Lord or something like that. Obviously, he's difficult to get. But that's only $64,000. You have to double that. What? No, and there's no farming, obviously. No extra money coming in. So what you're noticing is, obviously, this might even be a little bit boring for you guys, just watching this guy absolutely demolish these Bloons. But, of course, if you are enjoying, make sure you press that little subscribe button, press the little like button. I'm actually curious how you guys feel about my little background planes, little background explosions on this. Oh my god, do you guys like them? I had my animator make them for me, and I honestly really enjoy them. I think that they're kind of cool without me having to say, like and subscribe every, like, you know, 30 seconds or something like that. I feel like way too many people just spam that crap. It's just a nice little reference without bothering the entire gameplay or anything like that, just to make things happy. So round 75, this is coming up. This is actually one of the more difficult rounds in the game. I find myself dying on round 75 in quite a few levels, actually. Quite a few games. And of course, what do we got here? 76 Bloons. You silly goose. You think Bloons can get through us? I don't think so. So we're already getting to the point where we might even think about buying a second Sun Avatar, but that's not the point of this video, man. We don't want to win, right? We just want to see how powerful this guy actually is and whether you should start using him in your games. The best tower in the game, if you ask me, man. Once you get this guy, you're just golden. in every single way. Now, these Bloons are barely getting, like, over here. He's still got another roundabout for him to attack all the way over here. He's still got a second time for him to attack over here. He's still got a third time for him to attack over here. So he's got a lot of room to work with here. Check out this range, too. This is not nothingness here, guys. This is a pretty chunky range, of course, with the Alchemist in here. But it's a pretty chunky range. Going to help him out drastically in the long term here. Once he starts shooting more, though, what's interesting is, of course, the alchemy wears off. So that range is only when he's sort of bursting the Bloons. But as he attacks fully, the Alchemist isn't going to be fully on him like that. It's kind of interesting, actually. So, of course, there is, again, other buffs we could give him. We could, like, Middle Path Village this guy or something like that, but it's just not what I want to make this video about. Now, of course, round 80. Again, a tough level coming up here. A Oh My God. You think a Sun Avatar can take on a Oh My God? Oh, man, Chris, that sounds pretty tough to do. Without Oben, without any other buffs, without even using the Overclock ability? You really think you can handle that, Chris? Well, let's see. Let's see. A big, chunky Oh My God. Supposed to be the toughest Bloon in all game modes but one. Or no, two. But in Poppable and Chimps. The toughest Bloon in all game modes but two. And this guy just gets absolutely destroyed. What? No, really? Chris? Oh, this guy is way better than I thought. Absolutely, guys. This guy is a good tower. Do not underestimate him. Now, we're already moving on to free play here. All right? A single sun avatar. Not a temple. Not anything special. Just a single sun avatar. In fact, kind of makes me like wonder if it would be possible. I know this isn't truly Chimps mode here, but if I got my Spectre here, how close I can get to a Flying Fortress. I don't think it's possible, but I'm just almost curious for myself, for my well-being, for my understanding of the game. All right, round 82, man. So I think what we're going to start doing is we're going to start using overclocks on this guy. And the way the overclocks work is as far as I understand them, is that on any tower that costs less than $40,000 total, I think, the overclock will last the entire time until you can get it back and use it again. For all the other towers above that, it will not last the entire time. It only lasts like 45 out of the 60 seconds or whatever. So it's not as superb as it was before, right? So one great thing about this tower, though, is that he allows you to save up that big chunk of money over here to get that tower that you really, really want. Whether it's the preemptive strike, or even going for a freaking Bloon Crush or something like that. Like, not that expensive of a tower. It allows you to save up for that just by being so absolutely beastly. One tower, buff him a little tiny bit over here, and you can go far, man. So let's start overclocking him here to show you how much better he is. He's shooting twice as fast now, by the way. 2 times the power. We're already dominating, but now we're getting 2 times as much. It looks amazing, dude. It really, really, really does. That is a very light blast from our Sun Avatar right here. Oh my God. Blast from the past. 60k already. Baby. Alright. Oh, the overclock wore off. Oh, it's back! See what I mean? I don't think you can make the overclock come back any faster without getting an expensive sub. But you can, of course, buy 2 or something like that if you really want. And upgrade another Sun Avatar. I don't know. Or whatever your next tower is going to be. Alright, let's overclock this guy again. Let's see if we can take down round 90. I think, to be honest, I think the first Bloons that are going to sneak through us is going to be the DDTs on round 95 here, guys. I think that's going to be the first time where there's just too many Bloons, too quickly. We just can't take them anymore, you know? See if their clock looks like it's still going to be there. It's very difficult to see with the cape, but it seems like it wears off right around the time that the overclock wears off normally, so we're good. Again, just a super powered tower, $67,000. Absolutely insane here. Admittedly, I did kind of save as much money as I possibly could. A single helipod, a single Quincy, and that's where they got me to. Holy crap, dude. Yes, quite entertaining, to be honest. Though if I really got interesting with it, what I could do is I can get my helipilot up to camera detection, not anything else. Oops, I forgot to get my overclock, but it doesn't matter. He's just too powerful. It just doesn't freaking matter. Reinforced BFBs, just reinforced referees. Oh my God. Oh my God, that sounds fun. All right, DDTs. Again, another deciding factor here on whether this guy's good or not. Oh, are you kidding me? Those were DDTs right there, Chris, and this guy still absolutely annihilates them. I know, I'm really pumping you guys up for this. I'm really talking this tower up because I truly believe, again, it is possibly the best tower in the game. I mean, depending on how you look at it. So here we go. We're finally getting to the point where starting to struggle a little bit. As you can tell, beyond round 90 is when we start to get to the point where this guy may not be unbelievably powerful anymore. He's still good, but he's not unbelievably powerful anymore. He's just good at this point. And this is where your other towers are going to start to have to come into play. Whatever you want to get, I don't know. You can obviously use a lot of just sort of support towers. You can get some, you know, ninjas in the corner here, maybe even like an ice tower or something like that. Just middle path, 4th tiers, or middle path, 5th tiers. Here we go. Let's, here we go. Round 93 DDTs. Not a problem yet. Makes me wonder if I should just use my ability to start round 95. I'm almost guaranteeing that I can't beat round 95 here with my Sun Avatar. I still have $38,000 left over, too. So it's not like I'm struggle-lugging at this point, guys. No, 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 no. I'm owning so far. Overclock here. Big chunk is up my gods. Lots and lots of money coming in right now. Holy crap, did I? Oh, here we go. There it is. Oh, the Sun Avatar. Oh, dude. He blasted through those things. I mean, obviously, I think we finally met our match here, guys. Round 94 is going to be the end of us here. The slowdowns, even though good, were not able to save us right there. The Sun Avatar has finally been defeated. But, wow. Just straight up, wow. That is good. I always like to use this as my sort of testing rounds for a lot of different towers over here. And I gotta say, man, this guy is a beast. All right, this guy's an absolute beast. For the price that we're spending on him, $2,700, 50 something, you know, about 11 grand. What is this? 35,000, roughly $40,000 here. That's what we're talking about for the Sun Avatar. $40,000, and we can get up to all the way basically around 91 or 92 with just 3 buffs. A low-cost village, an alchemist that can buff multiple towers if he wants to, and the engineer, which is actually going to be used quite often in a lot of different scenarios. But the main thing is up until round 80, you're golden. All right, so right around 40 to 50 and 50 to 60, start saving your money, get your money set up, get the Sun Avatar, and you're going to be absolutely golden forever. The last round that I want to try out is just to see if he's good against the bad balloon at all. Can he be useful? And honestly, you might not want to even overclock this guy at this point, but we're going to do it anyways. Get a quick little loadout here. We're going to go Jingle Drums, 1, 2, 3, 4, and oops, didn't mean to Ultra Boost. Whoops-a-doodles. Already bought my guy. Already bought my girl. I'm going to do the last challenge here, guys. Round 100. Ba-bam. Let's overclock this guy once he gets in range. All right, once he gets in range. Not that it really matters that much, but boom. There he is. All right. So we're going to look at the pop count here. A bad balloon on round 100 has about 25,000 health, not 20,000 like you might think. So is this guy going to be useful at all against a bad balloon situation? Honestly, he's okay. All right, he's okay, but for the amount of money we're spending on this guy, not stupendous. I don't even think we're going to pop the bad balloon here, and we're overclocking him. So as you can tell, again, late game, just like, he's okay. 80 plus, starts to lose his edge a little bit, but at least allows you to get ready for the other crazy things that can happen. So 22,000, 23,000. Oh my god, getting close. Oh, I wonder if this guy's going to take him down with an extra 50 pops. And a last overclock here. He's going to get up to 25,000, but can, of course, not pop all the things inside over here. And this is on an easy map, though. So overall, is he bad? I don't know. Against Bad Balloon. I would say he's pretty good overall. Just a good all-around tower, good for everything, can pop everything. Including even the most ridiculous thing in the entire world here, purple balloons, guys. Every single type of popping power. The only thing you gotta watch out for is that, of course, the third tier, the second or the first and second tier can't pop purples. All right, it's kind of weird because the 0th tier, right, can pop purples. You get it up to laser vision, and then you can't pop purples. So the laser vision, the plasma can't pop purples again. But then you move up to the sun avatar, and again, you can pop purples. And then I actually don't remember if the temple can pop purples. I assume that he can. He can. All right, good. Good. I'm just making sure here. So to finish off with my my awesome little rant over here, I believe that the best tower in the game currently is the Sun Avatar. And I know that I saw him the Sun God every once in a while, or the Sun Temple. The Sun Avatar is my personal favorite. As far as getting range and epic range goes, sure, it's nice, but it's not as helpful as getting that bottom path slowdown. Knock back the Bloons, slow down the Moabs, give your other towers a better chance to pop them already. Just a great tower overall. Of course, if you guys enjoyed, press that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't. Of course, have a super duper delicious day.